Welcome. I just want to welcome everybody to our featured podcast between me and my wife, Miss Denise Thompson. It's called Behind the Scenes with Bonnie and Clyde, where we're going to bring you business, relationships, upcoming topics, past topics. We just want to talk about a little about everything that, our experiences with life and, current and past, and just trying to share it with the world. So make sure y'all subscribe, like, and share. Support this podcast because we're looking further to bigger, and better things. Before I get started, I just want to give a rest in peace to Master P's daughter, Tatiana Miller. Just heard that she had passed away. Don't know because of what, but just want to give a rest in peace to that before we get started with this podcast. And we're just going to take it from here. We just want to talk about, like I said, current and past. We just came off of a cruise ship. We was on a cruise, and the cruise ship docked in Turks and Caicos. And in the middle of the morning, my wife just came, not knocked on the door, but I was actually using the bathroom, brushing my teeth and stuff like that. And she was like, babe, you got to see what's going on. We in Turks and Caicos, and she pulled me outside on the balcony, and we just happened to see fire blazing from one of the engines.
Let's tell them the real truth.
Okay.
How it all went down.
Okay.
If we're going to talk about this.
Okay.
I was on the patio, and I saw the captain.
Yeah.
And I saw him ran by. And all the time I've been on it so far, I haven't seen anyone on their patio. So I looked up, and I saw them. All this time, my back was turned to the fire. And then I saw them pointing over there, and I turned around. I was like, oh my God. Because I had a panicked 17-year-old with us, and
right.
She didn't want to go on the cruise anyway.
Exactly.
So I'm trying to figure out in my head, how do I get back in the cabin to tell my husband what's going on without letting her know?
Right.
So it was chaotic, needless to say. As soon as I got in, she saw my face, because I wear everything on my face, so all my emotions. And she panicked, we panicked. We was at the mustard station.
And by the way, explain what is the mustard station for the people that don't know, that's never been on a cruise.
The mustard station is where you have the boats that, God forbid, something happened.
Right.
You're supposed to meet there so you can get into your survival boat and put on your life jacket, and they'll lower you down to the sea.
Correct.
The entire time we were there, we were just making jokes about how if the boat rocked, we were like, we need to go to the mustard station.
Right.
And oh my gosh, when we went to the mustard station,
it was for real. Exactly.
We lost our damn mind. We were like, oh my gosh, I can't believe this.
And I'm so happy my son, Anthony Jr., he kept his composure, tried to keep the family together, got everybody's life vest on in time, so I want to thank him for that. So, we kept it together.
So what do you want to talk about today, babe?
Let's get into relationships. What makes a good relationship?
Here we go.
To me, me and my wife have been together 28 years.
So y'all know I've seen it all, right?
Well, my advice to you guys is a good relationship starts off as friendship. You got to be friends first. That's what I think.
Yes,
but
I agree.
I'm going to let her take it from there, because women tends to have different, what they say about what it is. Okay, you agree on that topic.
Yeah, because when people meet us,
right,
and they see our chemistry, and they see how well we work together,
right,
and still be able to live together, they ask like, "What's your secret?" I always have my female friends like, "What is your secret to a good?" I said, "Listen, my secret is be your husband's friend first.
Right,
be his friend. Period. Like that's my best friend. Like if you're in a situation, whether it's good or bad, and if his face doesn't pop up in your head as if the first person you want to call and tell about this, then that shit ain't gonna work." So when I'm in any situation, good or bad, my husband has pop up like, "Oh, I gotta tell him this. That's my best friend. So I tell him everything. That's number one. You gotta, and number two, you gotta like him. Not love. You have to like him, meaning
you want to hang out
you
with him.
won't mind spending 24, 48 hours with this person, okay? Like, seriously, if you don't like him, yeah, it's a done data.
All right, well, let me reiterate on that. Let me ask you this question here, because a lot of women talk about going on girls' trips. Even married women talk about going on girls' trips. What's your feeling of that, being a married woman, about a girls' trip?
You don't want to hear my feelings. My feelings is, listen, all y'all ladies out there, girls' trip. Nah. My thing is, it's all the lonely bitches are going out on girls' trip. The ones that don't have no husband or no man at home, y'all on your girls' trip. I'm sorry. And if you do, and if a married woman or a girl who's in a relationship is on a girls' trip, it's like one or two out of 20 y'all bitches that's running around talking about girls' trip. Nah. If you're on a girls' trip every 2 minutes, you don't got no man at home, or that relationship ain't working out, he's off doing his thing, you off doing your thing. Nah, that's what I noticed. All the people I've seen going on girls' trip, ask them if they got a man or if their relationship is good. Nope.
So you're feeling you don't like girls' trips then?
I mean, it's okay. I do like girls' trip, but I'll go with girls' trip with my married friends,
right?
You know, women who are in a relationship. But it just seems to me that all the girls that are running on girls' trip are the ones that are not in a relationship. And I don't mean a 1 month relationship. I mean relationship over a year, 2 years, 5 years.
Right.
That's a relationship to me.
What's your feeling on a man's trip? What do you feel like, all the guys, boys getting together and say, oh, we want to go on a trip? What do you feel about that? And, you know, the men is married and stuff like that, maybe, or some of them are single. What's your feeling on that?
Well, I don't have a real thought on that because you don't go on men's trips, so I don't really think about that too much. But I will say this, it's okay. I don't mind men going on, there's sometimes.
And that's because I want to keep a happy wife.
And sometimes us women get a little bit too much and they need to escape a little bit. I can understand that. But don't take 5 days or something like that. Nah, bro. A man's trip is like 2 days. Okay, if you want to be away from your wife, 2 days, bro. Come on back home.
My wife is a very businesswoman. She came to Florida.
Yes, I am.
She set up Dream Envy Beauty. Shout out to Dream Envy Beauty.
Woo, woo.
Y'all go and follow Dream Envy Beauty. She's known as the body snatcher of Orlando.
Waist in, ass out.
Waist in, ass out. She's turning bodies into magic. She's doing stuff to bodies that I've never seen before. Only out of surgery. And she's not even doing surgery. All this stuff is non-surgical. But people look at these women when they leave her studio, it's like they had surgery. So I don't know what's going on, what she's injecting into them, what she's doing.
Nothing, boo, nothing. It's these hands.
Explain to me a little bit the magic that you're putting into these women and what you're doing, please.
All right.
They want to know.
All right. So yes, my business is Dream Envy, my baby. Okay, so the procedure is I tell them they need to drink water. And at least 64 ounces of water to get the body right and for me to be able to manipulate the body the way I want it to. Okay, if you don't drink your water and you come into the studio and you're expecting to get the same body look like the last lady, boo-boo, you're not going to get it because you didn't drink your water.
Right.
Okay, so the water is so essential with manipulate the body. I also do the butt lift. And my butt lifts is forget it. It looks like they went to Dr. Miami. Okay, I'm sorry.
You got strippers online. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what's going on with that. Yeah.
So, ladies, come on down to Dream Envy. I do put the work in. On Instagram, it's DreamEnvy_beauty.
Mm-hmm.
Look me up. I'm definitely doing my thing.
Before you leave that topic, what's the 4 booties that you concentrate on? Tell me about them booties.
Okay, so I have 3 booties.
Oh, it's 3. Okay, my fault.
So it's the apple booty, the onion booty, and the peach booty.
Okay.
So if you look at the onion have like a round outer side, and then it comes out wide, and then you're in the middle.
Right.
Okay, and then if you look at the apple, when you look at the apple, the most of the bulk is on top.
Right.
So that's my apple booty. And when you look at the peach, it's just round. So I focus more on the middle when I'm doing the peach booty. But the onion booty, I focus more on the sides and the insides. Okay. So come on down, get the apple, onion, and peach booty.
All right. Well, staying on the topic of business, I'm the CEO of Gold Mine Trucking. I run a trucking company out of Florida. Been doing this for about 20 years now. In the trucking business, we run 18-wheeler trucks. Great business. And a lot of people just see me and my wife, and they ask us all the time, how do y'all do it? And as far as business and successful, and I just try to tell people all the time, success is not overnight. I've been doing this for 20 years, and I could clearly say like the last 5 years of the 20 years been good or great. You have to work hard. You got to hustle every day. It's like an 18-hour business, sometimes 24-hour business. You got drivers calling you at 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, while people are sleeping. So, when you see me and my wife taking 4, 5 vacations a year, we work very hard to do that. Business is not easy.
Yes.
Sometimes it takes years. But my thing is, you can never give up. Because if you walk away now, you're going to not see what you lost. You can't walk away from it. You got to keep going.
And I had to learn that from him, because I'm one of those ones that if something is not working, we jump in shit. Okay.
Yep.
And he had to teach me, like, babe, you need to hang in there. You're not going to get the meat and potatoes today. You definitely got to put in the work for it. And I had to learn that with my own business. So I've learned a lot of business strategy from my husband. He's a great businessman. He kept us afloat all these years with all his business. And I was helping him with that trucking business too, but I needed my own. I needed to stand on my own 2 feet.
She always loved that beauty. But like I said, there is no elevator to success. You got to take the stairs.
Yes.
And you got to take one step at a time.
Yes.
Trust me when I tell you that. Trust. So, like I said, follow us. Share, like, subscribe. This is our first episode of Bonnie and Clyde behind the scenes, and we're gonna be having future guests on this show. It's not only gonna be me and my wife. We're gonna be bringing important people to the forefront, like we had in our magazine years ago. It's called BTS Behind the Scenes. Like, we want to bring important people that people do not know.
Yeah, focus on the ones that make the star who they are. The makeup artists.
The stylists.
The hairstylists.
The managers.
The managers.
Those people get no credit.
They get none.
There's somebody that discovered Drake. There's somebody that discovered Lil Wayne. Bring that person to the forefront and give him love. Show him love. Bring that makeup artist, that stylist who put the clothes on that artist, because everybody just see the artist selling 10, 5 million albums and stuff like that. But there's a lot of people that helped them get to that forefront, to that point. So let's bring these people to the table with Behind the Scenes with Bonnie and Clyde. And that's what we're going to do.
Yeah. And on top of that, we're going to have some of our own personal experiences.
Yep.
And let you know some of them shits is funny too, y'all. Just wait around, stay tuned. My website is dreamenvy.com. You can email me at dreamenvybeauty@gmail.com. You can call me at 770-239-2505.
And what's your Instagram?
dreamenvy_beauty.
And you can look at me on Instagram at stringerbell52 on Instagram. And we'll be posting, sharing, Facebook, everything.
Yeah, big us up, people.
Big us up.
Big
Look
us
for
up.
us.
Yes.
Bonnie and Clyde is coming.
Good. It's something different.
Something different. Let's go.